okay, I'm not loving this hair up look. Definitely looking like a little egg, but it's okay. So we are on, wait, you don't count weekends, do you? Do you count weekends if you're on a fight camp? Well, I guess Saturday we were sparring. So it's been a week. We're on day 1 of week 2. That's how I'll let you know. And, oh, my little baby girl is outside. So distracting. My kitten. Yeah, so feeling alive today, which is good. Oh, I've got to show you guys one of my new sponsors. Okay, let me go get that. Okay, so I'm being sponsored by this amazing company. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even... Okay, so they're from the same people who are selling them, but one is here in Bali, and that's by Bali Extract Farm, but the same people are also High Vibe Mushrooms Limitless mushroom blend. So I'm really excited. This one is just lion's mane, and it's more for your brain power, your focus, your clarity, whereas this one is more for your body, your immunity, recovery. Actually, I don't know if it's recovery. Yeah, your focus, energy, immunity, that's what it says. Full spectrum with mycelium and fruity body. Do you know what? This one actually tastes so nice. And I just had like 2 grams with hot water. So easy to drink, so nice, actually really yummy. And I haven't opened this one yet because they said it would be a good idea to try one, see how that feels for at least a few days, and then try the other one so you understand what it does for you. And then if you want, you can mix when you need, because I think he said you could go up the doses to 5 grams, but you know, I'm only a little person, so I'm hoping 2 grams is enough. But yeah, so really happy about that. There's all the 10 ingredients on the back, not that you can see that. And yeah, throughout the whole journey, I'm gonna be seeing how that feels. And straight away today, I swear I was like cleaning my teeth, and then I had this like, woo, you know, like on a movie where they've just taken something and it gives them that like super drive. I swear I definitely felt that. I was just like, woo, like a little bubble effect. And then I was like, oh, interesting. But yeah, I do feel pretty like revived, refreshed in my session today, but I don't know if that's a bit of placebo effect, that if it can actually happen that quick. But yeah, want to say a big thanks to the Bali Extract Farm because they are sponsoring. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. And yeah, super excited. So yeah, this morning was very productive. I'm actually really liking, well, it's a weird one because I like training first thing in the morning. I wake up and I just go out and train, but I can be very productive in the morning and get those jobs, the work that is not my favorite, out of the way. And then like I can just thrive the rest of the day with all my action-packed training and coming on here and etc. But this morning I've already been on my Instagram, I've posted on Instagram, I've done my stories, I've told Instagram about this, so they're gonna know before you guys, because you'll hear all about this after my fight. And yeah, today we've got Shark Tank at 4, which I'm actually looking forward to. That was fun last week, even though it's really hard, like the atmosphere of like all the boys being there shouting in a good way, like pumping you up, pushing you, it's really crazy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then no-gi afterwards, you're just kind of on an adrenaline high, so it's cool to just do the extra hour. And I tell you what I noticed last week was the kind of jokes and banter in the sauna in the evening. I'm normally like sauna and ice bath in the middle of the day after my morning training. But yeah, it's good vibes. You feel pretty pumped. And then it's good because you also really need some downtime, some like chill time after all that exertion. Like, It's so intense. So just, you don't even want to like go shower, go home, because it's like more. So it is nice to really unwind with the sauna and the ice bath and with everyone. It's all good vibes. So that's what I take away from last week. Oh, Sunday, I'm gonna have to show you what we did on our rest day. We went to CORINNE, I don't know if I'm making that up, in UBUD, this really cool pool club vibes, like really chill. And then there was like this nice walk around the rice fields. The rice fields looks amazing. Me and my partner had fun filming and taking loads of photos. So yeah, I'll show you a little bit. Do you hear that? Just the kids on their bicycles. Yo, what up, guys? Oh, there's a YouTuber who always starts her YouTubes like that. So I went and got my stand, as you can see, because the last video I was giving for like triple chin. So we don't want that. And actually, this is easier because I can just stand and prance about. As you can see, nice zhuzhy hair, but it's about to get very, very sweaty. Anytime soon, actually. I need to head off back to the gym. We are on day 2 of week 2, so Tuesday. And actually, I believe I also felt extremely tired, like I just needed to sleep the same last Tuesday. I think because Monday we do the Shark Tank. In my heart, I'm so excited. Like, I'm pretty fit and I have a pretty strong mind and I can keep going, and the boys are pushing me, and I can, you know, like I'm up there with the guys. We're all holding the same weight. We're all doing the same things. The numbers on the assault bike are high. They're what the targets are. I felt this time like we did 4 rounds, 4 5-minute rounds. And like I've explained, it's like go, high intensity. So I'm probably going to be doing 5 next week. We're upping it each time, which is great for amateurs because I only have to do 3 rounds in the fight anyway. So I'm going to be ready to go. Even afterwards, I'm like, oh, could I have pushed more? Even though like I felt like I couldn't breathe and I was wobbly and shaky. We were doing some like kick throughs and I literally couldn't move at the end of each. It was extremely hard. So I'm sure I did push, but in my head I'm like, oh, I feel like I could get to some supersonic brain power to just keep me going even crazier. And that one, like, I'm really excited about. When he's talking, I'm literally like, can we go now? I'm really hype because it's just me, and all my training my whole life has really just been me. Out of all the skills, if you guys see on my Instagram, I've done so many things, all different styles of dance, gymnastics. There's, because of my stunts that I was working towards, you've got like high diving, trampolining, horse riding, rock climbing, swimming, all these things that you've just got to go in. So yeah, I don't know why I was saying that, but I'm here saying it. Anyways, I'm just always trying to, you know, there's new YouTubers, new people on here following all the time, new subscribers. So I like to just inject, if you don't know. And I've definitely got way more than when you guys used to be on this. So I'm really happy I've hit the 1K. That was a little goal of mine. As well as this, like, fighting secretly was in my brain. Like, I knew, come on, Corinne, you can get in a fight by the end of the year. Like, I'm here all year. I've been training every day pretty much, and you know, that's the ultimate. Like, I don't want to just be a gym goer. I want to be the real deal, and the real deal are the professional fighters in there, being part of that team. And yeah, it's a big difference. So I did just take a nap because yeah, I was trying not to. I was thinking, let's do some social media, because it's just one class in the morning and then one in the evening, but the intensity is just up tenfold. It's insane. So yeah, I better not chat too long because I need to go get ready for wrestling. I did have that sort of maybe like hour nap, but then after the nap, I probably should have just gone earlier. My partner did, and now I know why he does take naps, because he goes all in and he's older than me. And this is another reason I wanted to do it, to understand him a little bit better, because, you know, I've never been with a fighter. And yeah, it was very different from even just like Western world to Eastern. I don't know, I was just never used to somebody every day taking like a nap, and a good one at that. Not every day, but you know, but now I can really understand it, you know. And but yeah, it did give me like a good buzz. So I've done my social media. I've found some videos actually from the beginning of the year when I was in the UK that I never uploaded to YouTube, so I'm going to edit them, post them up. It probably would be posted already. And yeah, done my stories. I'm happy. Yeah, and then my one-to-one client will be back next week. Oh, I just moved the thing. That's not good. So yeah, my one-to-one client that I normally do on Tuesday and Thursday will be back. But even then, that's okay. That's once I get back from the gym, it's an hour. And then yeah, and I think I should try and keep up my Indonesia in Bahasa. It's called Bahasa. I should try and keep up my Bahasa lessons, but I have been doing it in the sauna, which is good. Anyways, let me go. Yeah, second day of taking the mushrooms. I'm not 100% sure if I'm taking the 2 grams, but I'm just gonna keep upping it a bit until maybe I feel it a bit more, but my body does feel good, but I also don't know if that's like, on the assault bike, I stood up and my legs were working way more rather than my arms, because remember last week, my arms were just so painful. So yeah, oh, and then there were like kicks on the pads within the shark tank. Yeah, the legs, literally when I woke up this morning, felt like not painful, just as if I'd just gone run, like I'd just been gone for a long run. Like I could just feel them buzzing, like an achiness, like floating. I felt like I couldn't stand up on them and I had to put them up in the sky, which I did. But yeah, no, once I've trained this morning, it's all good. Okay, over and out. Speak to you tomorrow. Day 3, sparring tomorrow. Really hoping I can stay relaxed. I think I want to try and take the lion's mane tomorrow to see if it can have an effect on my mental state. Okay la. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm coming to you with a bit of a dull light. We don't have that beautiful Bali sunshine coming through because it is in the evening, as you can see. Caught me watching TV. But actually, I should have paused it on a better screen. I'm watching, it's been ages, Glow Up. I used to watch it with my mum over COVID times when we were in the house together, so that's cute. But I'm sat on the sofa and I'm literally, it was sparring day today, and I have to admit, it felt like a normal training day. I'm so thankful that I feel normal. I felt like there was a few rises of maybe panic or nerves, but they kept being pressured down. I don't know. I think it's because I took the new lion's mane. Let me show you. So today I took this mushroom. I know I showed you a quick preview of the 2 that I have been sponsored by. Lion's Mane by Bali Extract Farm. And this one, as it says on the back, boosts efficiency, relieves occasional stress, brings additional mental energy and focus, supports positive mood. I've been feeling very positive. I believe it's because of everything. In terms of, I didn't have the nerves, the anxiety, the panic. So already I'm just so happy about that. But I am extremely happy and my body feels great. And I managed to do extra content today. I'll show you guys. Normally after martial arts training and teaching flexibility online, I'm finished. So yeah, what else did it say? Increases overall brain power, enhances motivation, improves sleep quality, memory, abstract thinking. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I took this day 1 and I instantly felt a difference. So I just knew it was the right people to talk to, and I'm just really happy that things came together. My partner had been speaking about it through seeing other professional MMA athletes talking about mushrooms, in terms of like the liquid form and things like this. So then it was on both of our minds. Then I went to a market in Bali down by the beach, and I saw it and I was like, and then I was really, because I'm not impulsive, but anything that's like good for my body, for my brain, I'm on. It doesn't matter price or anything. But so I nearly just bought it straight away, and I just thought, hold on a minute, you're being fast, you're being too what's the word? You're being too, I just said it. Oh, it's late now. It's wearing off now. My brain's going to mush. No, impulsive. Yeah, so I just thought, it's okay. I've got their details. I can go by any time. But I ended up messaging them and then got the sponsorship, which is great. And they're really looking forward to hearing about feedback, especially because I'm a perfect candidate. I'm dealing with a lot in terms of mental and physical, and way more the mental now, doing my first ever MMA fight. My body's good. By this time last week, I'm pretty sure I had a massage either today or yesterday, but I don't feel like I need it. I don't know if I'm somehow already realizing maybe how max effort I did last week, and maybe too over keen on every single session. Maybe at the beginning of this week, I know how to maybe settle it a little bit, if that makes sense. So I am pushing hard. I still have that intensity, but maybe, I don't know. My body's probably just doing what it's figured out it needs to do. The body is very clever. So yeah, tomorrow I remember being a very hard day. We have 3 sessions, the SNC, explosive speed, all of that, which I love. MMA striking, and now we're going to be doing pad work, so I'm super excited about that now. And then in the evening, wrestling, which is the more harder to do in terms of evening. You're already exhausted, it's towards the end of the week, you're moving bodies, it's a lot, it's drill, but it's very, necessary. Got everything done that I needed to get done. I'm feeling like very calm, relaxed. Yeah, it's definitely changed today, which is good, because guys, I was all over the place a little bit last week, but it also shows me that I'm doing the right thing, because to get better, you got to be fearful. You got to, if everything was simple, then you're not gonna become the superhero that you want to become. Well, in my case, the superhero that I want to become. Over and out, feeling epic. Yo, as you can hear, the kettle is boiling. I definitely need a coffee, early afternoon coffee. I generally do like 2 coffees a day. We're actually on Friday. I missed Thursday. I'm pretty sure I missed Thursday. I can't remember now. It's a bit of a blur. But if I'm doing my language lesson as well, does get a little bit tricky. And being housewife, changing the beds, cleaning the house, so I didn't have time to jump on. Oh man, it's such a weird one. I feel like for me, just constantly keeping going until the day is done works best. Like now, other people might have a quick nap or this or that, but I honestly feel like I can always just pick myself back up. Here's another hour, give my energy, give my character. I've got teaching next. My body just feels like it literally wants to melt like that. But I'll probably sit down in a minute and just have a coffee and breathe, and let my body just chill. But today we did boxing, which was good. And I actually find if I'm encouraging my partner, come on, let's go, come on, in terms of when we're sparring and stuff, it actually, livens me up and makes me think, okay, be on it. She's coming hard with the punches now. But yeah, I don't know why I'm saying this, but yeah, I enjoyed doing that today, bit of a random one. And yeah, yesterday, it's the 3 sessions. After strength and conditioning, I was like, oh, yeah, I feel tired. And then going into MMA, still went really well. Into the pad work, which I filmed, and I'm so glad I filmed. And my pad holder was like, oh, put it here, on the ring, literally on the pole of the ring. And I was like, oh, is it going to stay there? But it was spot on. And he was a great pad holder. His name is Prawera. Yeah, he was really good because he's always in that same stance that you're in. So, and yeah, he said I was tight. And for me, I remember last time I did pad work on the Monday, after 3 rounds, I was like, oh, is that it? And I felt like I gave it my all, but you know, like when you leave nothing, because you know it's 3 rounds and you're going to give your all. So this time I was like, oh, I can do 3 rounds easy. So I'm going to give the whole round. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm feeling energized this week with the extra mushroom powders that I've been taking, or it's like that good week in my cycle. I'm like ovulating. Or it's just second week of fight camp and first week was such a shock that this week I'm actually okay. Or because of the Shark Tank we've been doing, where it's like hell on earth. I really enjoy it actually, but the amount of stress and how much push you give to just do a bit of pad work feels like nothing. So yeah, I really felt I could be fully engaged, fully focused, full power, but also know when to not do power. I remember when I first started doing like pad work with Bali MMA, and like some of the coaches would be like, not every shot needs to be a power shot. So maybe sometimes I'll be like pat, pat, and then bam, like 1-1, hit the 2 harder. But I don't know, maybe it's because Prawera is such a good pad holder. He doesn't also take it out of you, like by the way he pads. I feel like maybe some people do. Anyways, these were just like thoughts going through my head afterwards. But first video, I said, oh yeah, straight away I was really hoping we got some good footage, and we did. And I'm like, oh my God, I actually look like a boxer, even though I'm doing MMA, but we got a lot of the top half. And I was like, oh my God, I am actually looking like the real deal. Let's go. So yeah, I'm feeling much better, and I'm really trying to apply what everyone's saying all the time. Like even in boxing today, I could feel my chin wanting to come up when I throw a couple of hooks, and I was like, chin down, stay in, like tight, like go forward. So, and sometimes, you know, like when you're scared, you're like, I'm gonna get hit, but I'm throwing a punch, and I'm like, no, like fully commit to going forward, like take your steps with your punch. You know, like that Rocky, what's that Rocky thing? 1 step at a time, 1 punch at a time, yeah, that. So really trying to stay tight, really feeling my elbows in my body, even when we're shadow boxing. Today, actually I've noticed I've done this a few times. When I'm skipping, I'm really exhausted, I'm really like, and then that's where the brain power really starts coming in, and the good talking to myself. And I'm like, you know, I'm saying all these good things, like, I'm a boss, like, oh, my body's strong, my cardio's best. Like today I was being a bit rude in my brain. I was like, I don't know if I should say it. It's not really me. I was a bit, should I say it? Okay, I was like, this picture's gonna go down. And I was like, she ain't got nothing on me, all that sort of vibes. And I'm there, and I've been listening about how important it is to breathe through your nose. So all the time I'm only ever trying to breathe through my nose. So I'm there, mouth closed, breathing through my nose. My eyes, I know, are like this, because I don't really want to be doing this, but I do. And then I push through that barrier that we've been talking about in Shark Tank, where I've pushed through, and then I'm literally like supersonic mode in the last couple of minutes. And that was at the end, at the beginning of the session and at the end of the session. Then he was like 30 seconds left, and then I'm starting to do like double unders, boom, 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 and I'm just like, woo, I'm on fire, I'm hyped. As you can see, this hype mode, I'm feeling it. I'm like excited, I'm pumped. So at the beginning of the video, 5 minutes ago, I was probably quite tired. But then when I start thinking about it, talking about it, doing it, I'm ready to go. So yeah, and tonight I'm excited because my boyfriend has booked the cinema. So I do have one more training to go, no gi. And I'm a little bit like, do I need to? Like this whole year and last year I did gi and no gi, so BJJ and no gi every day pretty much. But yeah, not saying like, I know what I'm talking about. People have been doing it for like their whole lives, but I just mean like, what's the pros and cons for pushing myself to do this last session on a Friday at the end of the week? That's a little bit scary in terms of like your body being safe, but I can do it technically. If I want to, I can flow, but I know when I get in there, I'll be go mode towards the end. And then I'm hoping I can just shower and me and my boyfriend just head straight off to Beach Walk, which is in Denpasar, which is down south from Canggu. And yeah, we're going to watch Expendables tonight. And I've even booked, because he's not on fight camp. I feel like when he's on fight camp, maybe he's too exhausted to be traveling a lot and we do loads of crazy things at the weekend. But because he's not, and I'm actually feeling all good, we've booked somewhere for Saturday. This like cute little camp. I'll take you guys with us, like a cabin. And the main reason I went with this one is because the reviews, everyone's like the sunrise and maybe even sunset, but yeah, phenomenal sunrise, incredible view. Like the view was just outstanding, breathtaking. So I feel like it's not really about being in a cool house or villa. Like we've kind of done bits like that. Now it's about like that, oh my God, I feel like I'm on top of the world sort of thing. Like this is out of this world. So yeah, very cheap, so cheap. And when I'm looking on the Airbnb, I'm literally like, that. I've done this a few times, but I'm like, why have we not been doing this like every weekend? It's so cheap. But I don't know if it's a cheaper time of the year right now. But yeah, I feel like it's more cheap than normal, which is great because Bali was having this huge like increase in everything. But I'm sure the whole world is. Oh, there's something definitely on me. Ugh, I swear there's... Anyways, I better go. Drink my coffee, drink my BCAA. Still been taking the mushroom powder, taking the magnesium now. Really on top of recovery. Sauna, ice after at least every day session. And a lot of nighttime sessions. But sometimes if I just want to go home and eat and just like, it's too late. So yeah, I also heard on someone's Instagram about it not being so great to do ice baths late at night when you want to sleep. Not that I have a problem sleeping, but I'm also like, yeah, it's not that essential to do it in the evening, especially if I've done it midday. So I've done that midday. We good. I'm excited for sparring tomorrow because I've learned again so much this week. And yeah, every time I've done sparring, I'm like, want to go again, like half an hour later, because I just want to get it right. I know you can never get it right, but I just want to, you know, score more. I just want to get more successful takedowns and like just get more good at the sparring. Like obviously that's the main purpose. So we're at 10 minutes. I'm going to zip it and go teach class. Flexibility and strength, splits, let's go.